What's up, everyone? I got an AMC options update for you. The calls are still coming in heavy for this ticker, and the historical volatility percentile is officially at 0%. So it hasn't been lower over the course of the last year, essentially. IV percentile has been steady right around 8%. Again, calls at 33K volume as opposed to 6.54K for puts. So what does this mean? Well, if you look at the options chain and you look at puts, you can kind of look at that and think of it as support as far as open interest is concerned. And as far as calls, you can think of it as resistance when it comes to open interest. Now, this is volume, not open interest. So some of this will convert to open interest, some of it won't. That's the key difference. But if we go look at the options chain itself and we go look at the open interest here, where is the open interest? I don't know why I got to do this again. Let's look at all the options. Let's look at columns. We want, it's not even on there. Volume. Where's OI? There it is. Volume and OI. Open interest right there. So if we look at the OI, we have a shit ton of calls deep in the money here at the 2 strike. We have 11,000 here at the 4. And then we have the most 38.7 right here at the money. So you could, look at that and consider it resistance. But if you also look over here at the put side, it could also be seen as support. They're almost dead even. Almost dead even. And the good news is that if you go down lower at 4.5, you have more support at 4.5 than resistance. So again, we're still trading within that range of 4.5 to 5. Again, I don't expect anything to really happen until we get nearer to this green line here, but just totally horizontal. For all intents and purposes, totally horizontal. Totally straight, not gay. Totally horizontal. But it is what it is. Patience, discipline. There's too many good things pointing for an upwards move. And another thing is the interest rate reduction today is actually a good thing for AMC's debt that they have, because the value of their bonds should go up and they should be able to make lower interest payments on their debt. So that is a couple of good things regarding the interest rate reduction today, which was 0.5 basis points. Was kind of surprising that they did that, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Just, everything's just kind of playing out how it should. Not a lot going on. Volume's dying out. Not a lot of price action, despite the FOMC and all that volatility today. Not much came with AMC. So it's just a waiting game at this point. I don't see any reason to believe that we're going to go, below like $4 or anything like that in the near future. Again, if we look at the chain and we go out a couple weeks further, there's no indication that support is getting lower in the chain. So that's what you'd want to look out for. Is if you suddenly started seeing the put open interest go to 4 and then the 3.5 and then the 3 as time goes on here, that could be seen as potentially negative. So looks to me like, again, we're going to be trading flat for a while, at least for the near future. And then it's this week here that things start to get interesting. So we're going to have to watch and play and see how the open interest pans out for this week here of the 25th. That's kind of the week I expect some movement to happen outside of the range we've been trading in lately. But that's all I have for you. There's not really much to talk about with AMC. There was some insider trades that were made, I believe, yesterday and the day before. Nothing too big, though. We're like 6,000 or 8,000 shares. But that's what I got for you. Y'all have a good night.